Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of July, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, 4 St. Kitts Nevis athletes off to Pan Am Games, and in our feature for this evening, Eagles go Premier. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Jump up, free up, bet up, no standing up. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45, yeah. Music, folklore, pageants, and so much more. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45.
Join us from July 25th to August 6th for the Caribbean's greatest summer line. It's Culturama 45.
Love, passion, pride, culturama 45. Love, passion, pride, culturama 45. Love, passion, pride, culturama 45. Yeah. Love, passion, pride, culturama 45.
Well, I'm back, and we start with athletics. Here's a press release from the St. Kitts Nevis Olympic Committee. The St. Kitts Nevis Olympic Committee will be sending a delegation of 4 athletes and 3 team officials to the 18th Pan American Games that will be held in Lima, Peru. All athletes are from the sport of athletics, track and field, and will be engaged in the competition from Sunday the 4th to Saturday 10th August 2019. The athletes are the 2018 Central American and Caribbean Games silver medalist in the 100 meters, Mr. Jason Rogers, Mr. Jermaine Francis, bronze medalist in the high jump event at the 2018 Central American and Caribbean Games, finalists in the women's 100 meters event at the 2018 Central American and Caribbean Games, Miss Chanel Crook, and the last one is Miss Rianda Richards, the NCAA 4th ranked female in the 400 meters hurdle event at the close of the 2019 collegiate season. The team is led by Mr. Lester Hanley, chef de mission. Mr. Lonzo Wilkinson traveled as the athletics head coach, and Dr. Dwayne Archibald will serve as the team's medical doctor. The game's opening ceremony will be held on Friday, 26 July, and the closing ceremony on Sunday, August 11, 2019. The St. Kitts Nevis Olympic Committee extends best wishes, safe travels, and much success to Team St. Kitts Nevis. Now to cricket, Sunil Narine and Kieron Pollard have been recalled to the West Indies T20 squad for the opening 2 matches against India, with uncapped wicketkeeper batsman Anthony Bramble also earning a call-up. All-rounder Andrew Russell has been included, subject to passing a fitness test following the knee injury which forced him out of the World Cup. John Campbell, the opening batsman, takes the spot vacated by Chris Gayle, who is unavailable due to playing in the Canada C20 League. Narine, who last played T20s nearly 2 years ago, is joined in the spin department by left-arm spinner Kerry Peer. Narine was in the frame to be part of the World Cup but did not feel confident getting through 50-over cricket after a finger injury. The selectors are casting their eye forward to next year's Men's T20 World Cup in Australia, where West Indies will defend the title, with the captaincy reverting to Carlos Brathwaite after Jason Holder took charge for the series against England earlier this year to try and bring some continuity ahead of the World Cup. We felt that players like Narine and Pollard, who have played in T20 leagues around the world, will be ready to play. We must give them the opportunity to represent the West Indies again, Robert Haynes, the interim chairman of the selection, said. Bramble, 28, will provide wicket-keeping backup to Nicholas Pooran, despite not having played an official T20 in close to 3 years. He did, however, captain West Indies B at last year's Canada T20 and was picked up by Guyana Amazon Warriors in the CPL draft in May. The selectors could make changes to the squad for the 3rd T20 match to be played in Guyana. The squad reads: Carlos Brathwaite captain, Anthony Bramble wicketkeeper, John Campbell, Sheldon Cottrell, Shimron Hetmeyer, Evan Lewis, Sunil Narine, Kemo Paul, Kerry Peer, Kieron Pollard, Nicholas Pooran, Rovman Powell, Andrew Russell, and O'Shane Thomas. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Everybody have a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Love, passion, pride. Culturama 45. The Caribbean's greatest summer line. We are alive from July 26th to August 6th.
Well, I'm back, and tonight basketball is in the spotlight. The Youth and Sports Eagles basketball team out of Nevis has soared its way into the Premier Division of the St. Kitts Nevis Basketball Association League. On Tuesday, 22nd July, head coach and player Jeffrey Lewis and long-standing manager Miss Jakida Thomas faced the media in an exclusive interview with Nevis Television Sports Page. Let's take in this. It's one thing to love sports, but when it comes to Nevis sports and the sportsmen and women from Nevis, there's a particular love that goes to my heart. And so today I have with me representatives from the Youth and Sports Eagles. Well, that's the Youth and Sports Department Eagles basketball team. And they're bringing some tremendous news. And so I think I'm going to start with manager Jakida Thomas, who will probably share. I know it's not Christmas time yet, but I understand that you're bubbling with joy. There's some news that you need to share with us.
Okay, yes, good day everyone. This year, Youth and Sports Eagles are the A Division champions coming out of this Canaba tournament, which recently ended. It was a tough series, best of 5 for the finals, and we tried to close it out in 4. We actually did close it out in 4.
Well, let me put this in perspective, because just saying it like that, I don't think it really sunk in that this would be the first time that a Nevis basketball team went over to St. Kitts in front of their home crowd teams and banged them.
Oh yeah.
Is that another way of putting it?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the way to put it.
Yes.
Definitely. And so, first of all, how did y'all get hooked up with that tournament? Because I know y'all are in the Malcolm Gishard League, y'all are in the local league, say Nevis, but all of a sudden we're hearing that you're involved in this Scrabble League. How did that come about, Jeffrey?
It's been 3 years ago since I decided to put the team together. Right? I've been going to St. Kitts over the years, Cotton Ground, and then PJs. So I decided, well, okay, let me go on my own with my youngsters and never see
What will happen?
Yeah. So in the last 3 years now, we've been going down there.
Okay, stick a pin. Before the last 3 years, how successful were PJs and CJ Rebels? Because you would have been associated with those in the St. Kitts League. How well did they do?
Well, let me start with Cotton Ground. They've been in the Premier for about 10 years now. We get to the finals in the A Division. We didn't win, but
This same A Division, man.
This same
A Division.
we didn't win the game, and they went up in the Premier.
Okay.
Being in the Premier, I think they went to finals twice.
Premier is a level above
top
A
level,
Division.
top
Okay,
level.
top level.
Yes. I think they went to the final twice,
But just didn't win.
just didn't win.
Okay.
PJs now, on the other hand, we went to the finals in the
A Division.
A Division. We didn't succeed there, so went in the Premier. We spent about 3-4 years up
And
there.
get knocked out.
Get knocked out, went back down.
And that was it. And so now Youth and Sports Eagles, for the very first time, have gone into the A Division, made it to the finals, and not only made it to the
This
finals.
is not about. This is about the third time we.
Oh,
Third
made-
year. This
okay,
is the third year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for
They-
this time around,
This time around, we finally make it to
to the
the
finals.
finals, and
The team that you played against, it seems like a very popular team. I think it's Jayhawks.
Yeah, Jayhawks.
yes.
They seem to have been dominating down there. Tell us a little bit about Jayhawks.
Well, for the regular season, I think they went undefeated.
Undefeated, yeah. Regular
Wow.
season, yeah.
Yeah,
So they beat you in the regular
There
season.
was a team that gave me my first loss.
Wow.
That's what, that was the first game.
And give me a scoreline for that one. First loss, but it wasn't a big
I
loss,
think
right?
No,
they beat me
by
by about
6
8 or 6.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that. Then we played again, we lose another game. Second game we lose 2 games in the regular season. We came back, we said, okay,
That's
that's
it.
it.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
it.
you know. And from that, we just went straight through.
So tell us about this game on Saturday. How well did it go? Who were your star players? How was the scoreline and so on?
Well, for Saturday, you had Trevor Simmons, Lasano Barry, and
Craig.
Craig Angle. they came out and they played. Of course, everybody has chipped in.
But these were
Them was the
staggered.
upstanders
The outstanding players.
for this game.
Can I safely say that every game you played, because I got the scores regularly from you, every game you played, some other person started. Cassano started in one, Paris started in one in terms of the most points and so on. Would you say that there were times when somebody led and then
Yes.
the other team
Yeah.
members
Yes.
supported?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, different fellas,
They're different fellas. You have a group of guys that
talented.
talented. They could do
Yeah.
anything that they're supposed to do.
All right, so this game, what was the scoreline in the end? And by the way, they had their crowd, innit? And you didn't quite have anybody to support.
we
it.
had
We
our
always
crowd.
have
You
our
went down with the crowd,
supporters.
okay.
Yeah, we always have our
supporters.
supporters.
Okay.
You know, we also have supporters from down there
From-
also.
Oh, you're
See.
serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have more supporters down there than we have.
So first quarter, talk us through this. First quarter, who was leading at the end of the first quarter?
First quarter, there was
A
up.
tie.
Tie?
It wasn't tie 17 up at
Okay.
that point.
I wasn't
Okay.
really paying
But then
attention to
You
the
were
score.
playing.
They dominated the first half.
They?
Jayhawks. Yeah.
Jayhawks, mhm.
Dominated the first
And
half.
at that point, what were you thinking? We got to settle
we
for
gotta-
game 5?
No.
No. Okay.
There's a
That's
lot of
only
times,
first quarter.
A lot of times.
Okay.
That's only first half.
Second quarter, what happened?
No, that's the first half. They
First half.
dominated.
Oh, first half, they
Second,
dominated.
yeah.
Okay. So you had a little team meeting. And you
Yeah,
said, guys, we're
halftime,
still going to close it out
Locker
tonight.
room, let's get it together.
Okay. And then what happened in third quarter?
Just came out. and
Took
started
part. They
to play
started
ball.
running. They started
They
playing ball.
started to play. Then
How was the
far-
crowd reacting?
far-
How was the crowd into this?
The crowd was into it.
They were, yeah.
But who you felt they were supporting most?
I really don't know.
It was
Well,
kind of
My
Well,
crowd was
our
supportive.
crowd was
And
supportive.
their
lot
crowd
of
was
noise.
supportive.
A lot of
noise.
noise, a lot
Okay.
of defense, a lot
Wait,
of
wait, let me get this right, because you're talking about your crowd. Let me see, the boat could hold about 40. So you had about 20 extra people
20
to support you?
extra.
I don't look at the boat. Had to make two
Two
trips.
trips.
Oh, you're
well,
serious?
our board made 2 trips, but basketball supporters from the CG League,
Okay.
some of them came down
I
separately
know
on
this thing
another
is
boat.
serious.
But
This
they
is
left.
serious.
But they had to
Sorry.
leave early because
Okay.
the game went double overtime.
No, but I guess
So-
this is serious. So the game was that tight that it went double overtime?
Yeah, double overtime.
Well, okay, so talk us through the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The fourth quarter, it was just a back and
Back and
forth.
Back
forth,
and
up
forth.
by one, up by
Up
one,
by
up by
one.
one.
And a 3-pointer here.
No,
no,
it
not
was-
3-pointer.
We
He
just
was
going-
driving to the basket, to the
Wow.
Everybody was in foul trouble. So
Yes, so the two teams. were
So,
in
so I
front.
could imagine I was hearing like defense,
Yeah, they were
defense, whole
screaming,
time
they
and
were
screaming
jumping,
and
they were,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and so at regular time, game tight.
yes.
Gone into overtime for the
Tight-
first time.
Tighter.
What were y'all saying? Manage, what were you telling the team? What was going on up there?
No, we have 5 extra minutes now to get it together. This is a sign, it's a chance that you guys can actually pull through. So let's work.
Hmm. And then, when it tied up in that first overtime, who was leading up to the point when the other team tied? Y'all were leading, and then
No,
they
they
was
were
leading,
leading.
and then y'all
And
sunk
then we
two
had
and
to-
tied it up,
Yeah, we
Yes.
tied
and then the whistle blow.
And no, we had another chance at
next
to
overtime.
win
and
the game.
you missed-
we had
you
another,
missed a
another
shot.
chance to win the game.
And you missed a
Yeah.
shot,
But the shot take from on the other side of the court
and you
and
missed.
just barely hit the
Rim,
rim and come
Yeah.
back.
and then the whistle blow.
And then the whistle blew. That
And
was-
then another team meeting. Guys, we're going into next overtime. What we do now? What's the
this
talk
point-
at the...
one
At this
of my
point,
guys
players
got
fall
open,
out.
got fouled out.
What?
At this point,
Yeah.
players start getting fouled from both teams.
Okay.
We already had one. that
And
got
the other
fouled
team
out.
had about 2 or 3.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So was it a panic situation for you guys, or
Not-
what
No,
was
not
going
really.
on?
When the
Not
guys
really.
them from their team got fouled out, we started to feel more
Comfortable.
because there was the big guys them that could actually
Reach up.
Yeah.
reach up
Mhm.
to the board.
Okay.
So we started to, okay, we have this.
Well, you said the referees were under pressure, because I've seen games like these, and everybody, when it's against you, say the referee cheat. Was that the vibes coming through down
We
there?
we had that
A little
couple
bit.
times.
Mhm.
Yeah, but this game, to be honest with you, they started, being
Fear.
no,
No?
it was
A little shaky.
a little shaky, but
But
after a
eventually-
while it just tightened up. So the
Mhm.
game was just,
Yeah, it
Even
was solid.
Stevens.
yeah, everybody was just
Yeah, it
in
was solid
sync.
after.
Okay, so this last overtime, who was leading going into that final moments and
The
so on?
final
Oh, we were
moment,
leading.
actually
You were leading.
we take the lead
We took it over.
from the start of the
And then they tie you up to the end?
No.
No.
Oh, this time you.
This time we
we,
went
we,
high.
we kept it.
Okay, and you would have won that by how many points? This last
I don't
one.
even know.
Between six.
6 also.
Oh, okay. So you
If I'm not
totally dominated.
mistaken.
So the big guys are out, and
Yeah, so
you
we
dominated.
utilize- we
Okay.
utilize it.
So it means then that in terms of the automatic progression, you go Premier next year.
Yeah.
Right away.
And Nevis hasn't done too well at Premier. What are your plans managed?
Well, they actually did well, but they haven't.
Oh, you mean CG did well,
Yeah,
but
they-
just didn't close out?
They just didn't close out. They
Oh.
did. They went to the finals twice.
Okay. So what are the plans for Youth and Sports Eagles?
Right now, we're gonna sit back,
Have a
we're gonna
party.
relax,
Have a little party first.
however it go.
So you relax for now, and then we're gonna go into the Premier next year.
Yes.
What is the hope drive for the Premier?
Well, we're going in to try and win the Premier as well.
Okay.
So we can start training after. They take the time now to relax, rest their bodies, and
The
get
body
back
is
into
really
it.
pump
'cause
up right now.
They,
Yeah, I
they're
could
really
imagine.
injured right now.
Could imagine.
Because we've been
Okay.
playing a lot of ball between Sinkers and Nevis. So.
Speaking of which, guys, did you get a lot of help? Because going to St. Kitts at nights, coming back up, boats are expensive. Are there some folks you guys want to say thanks to? There must be.
Actually, I would like to say thanks to my sponsor,
Yes.
Youth and Sports.
Okay. They've come to you in a big way.
Yeah,
They've been behind
very,
us
very
from
big
since
way.
the program come up.
Mhm.
The program came from Youth and Sports, so they just come up and gradually
Mhm.
Yeah,
coming up.
they've been great.
Okay. Now, Jeffrey is the senior statesman in the group, but the team is youth and sports Eagles. So, is there an age limit, generally speaking, on how old these basketballers outside of Jeffrey, who is coach and mentor and the whole works?
No.
The youngest one, the oldest one right now, if I'm not mistaken, is only 22.
Okay.
And he just make 22 if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So we got a lot
Okay,
more time
yeah,
to
a
go
lot.
with these guys.
Yeah.
Only Jeffrey might have to retire his jersey.
Yeah, I'm about to pack it up one of these days.
Yeah, but Premier League next year, guys, I want to say congratulations. It would have taken a lot of effort.
You know.
So anybody else
It was
outside the
different.
Youth and Sports Department you want to say thanks to?
And we want to say thank you for the support that we get from the parents,
Oh,
for
yeah.
the guys,
Okay.
you know, especially Carl Parry
Yeah.
Okay.
And Henina Francis.
Francis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
They actually
Laverne
came down
Thomas.
to watch and so?
Every game.
Every
So what I
game.
mean?
Wow.
Laverne Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
you have numerous.
New,
Okay.
yeah, they are numerous.
Very supportive.
Yeah, but
And not only come down and sit quietly
No.
and
Oh,
say,
no,
and say
no.
we in St. Kitts so
No.
while we hush him out
No,
and
no,
we
this
just
is
no.
this is
Make
big-
lot of
big
noise.
They brought life to the
They
place,
bring-
to
Okay.
And
Scaba.
you're hearing them, you know, you're down and you're hearing them. Let's
you
go.
say we got to do this.
Yeah,
We
you,
need
you're
this.
hearing them.
Okay.
And you have to hear them. So
Okay.
for the whole tournament, we only lost one, 3 games.
Yeah,
Games,
yeah.
okay.
Lost one in the finals
Yeah, okay, we have
and 2 in the regular
two in regular
season.
season.
All right.
Because semi-finals were best of 3.
Okay.
Playoffs were best of 3, semi-finals were best of 3, and then finals were best of 5. So in total, we lost about 3 games the whole season.
Wow.
2 regular and then 1 in the finals.
Well, I want to
Lots of
congratulate you guys, man. Whenever I hear anything good coming out of Nevis, it makes me particularly proud. Anything Nevis is me, but when it's good coming out of Nevis, it really makes me good. I ain't eat lunch yet, and I don't have to eat lunch. This is news that makes me feel happy. You understand what I'm saying? So, congratulations. Pass on my congratulations to the
Thank
guys, and we look forward to a wonderful Premiership tournament next year. So we say congratulations to the Eagles. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.